morning, everyone. I wish to welcome my colleague from Europe, Ms. Isabel Falk-Puritin, President of the CNIL. It gives me great pleasure to be the first to greet all of you conference participants, ladies and gentlemen, to this conference dealing with local and global aspects of technology and privacy. It's a truly a mark of a fruitful cooperation between the Israeli Privacy Protection Authority and the Israel Tech Policy Institute, which provides such a great opportunity and forum to discuss and explore. Technology is an essential driving force for the development of societies and economies, especially for small countries like Israel, which are unable to rely on natural resources and traditional industries. Technology also carries a great potential for promotion of human rights. Thanks to technology, more people enjoy better education, healthcare, and transportation. The internet gives people a voice and a better access to services. It simplifies the way we do business, it creates jobs and allows us to find the information we need much easier and faster. In many cases, and in many places, technology, and especially the internet, has completely changed our reality and improved the quality of life. But at the same time, the use of advanced technology creates some challenges and concerns that we must consider. A conference like this is an opportunity to look at technology from different perspectives. And gives us the opportunity, including its short and long-term implications for our daily life and society we live in today and the world we wish to live in tomorrow. My concern, and hopefully the public's as well, is the right to privacy and its protection. It seems that with the advancement of technology, privacy has become the currency with which we pay for services. Most of these services are offered to us by the global internet companies and are displayed as free of charge. We pay them with our privacy, we say. We surrender our personal data and digital profile to these big corporations. Indeed, nothing is given for free, and in the case of privacy, it comes with a high price tag. It is important to understand that the internet is a public sphere, even when it's used in private and for private matters. Nowadays, the way we use the internet and internet-based devices and technologies is constantly monitored, tracked, labeled, and carefully studied. Our locations, apps, photos, and other personal data stored in our mobile devices are accessible to third parties and analyzed in a sophisticated way, using big data and AI capabilities and tools, usually for commercial and marketing purposes, for business to maximize their profits. For example, the common practice when someone is planning to travel is to go online and compare the prices of flights and hotels. We assume that the information presented to us is objective, in our best interest. Therefore, it offers the best deal available and suitable to our needs. In reality, the information is carefully adapted to our digital profile, browsing history, and activity. Different users will receive different results which are determined by commercial entities after studying our preferences and willingness to spend. The term virtual reality here means that while I'm convinced that I've managed to get the best vacation deal, after researching and comparing different options, in reality, I didn't make an informed decision based on objective search results. In fact, the algorithm presented me the most expensive price, which these companies predict that I'm likely to pay, based on the analysis of my personal data and digital profile. Furthermore, there is much more at stake than saving money or vacation plans. Our growing use of internet doesn't only concern the prices we pay for services or the level of our online exposure to targeted ads and marketing campaigns. Recent events show that it also carries worrying implications for our human rights, the democratic process, and the nature of our society. In recent years, and especially during the recent months, we've realized that we are being monitored, analyzed, influenced, and manipulated without even being aware of the scope of these activities. We are targeted based on our digital behavior and exposed to fake news, political manipulations, biased content, and psychosocial experiments. All these in order to influence our decisions and change the way we think and behave. Whether our personal data is leaked or stolen, collected or used without consent, collected although it's unnecessary and irrelevant for the service concerned, or that our consent is obtained unfairly or in a manipulative way, the abuse of our privacy has grave risk to a healthy and functioning democracy, to our ability to make decisions freely and in an informed way, to correctly understand the world around us, to maintain a private sphere without any external interferences, to our freedom not to be managed and directed by others which do not necessarily serve our best interest. Technology is a wonderful thing, and we are proud that Israel, despite being a small and young country, has such a valuable contribution and impact in this field globally. But we have to mitigate the risk of technology being abused and leading to bad results. Our effort as the Israeli Privacy Protection Authority and as a society involves a number of elements. The first is raising awareness. Service providers, users, and the general public must realize both the positive potential and the risk of the use of internet and internet-based devices and technologies. Responsibility and transparency. Technology and internet companies, and service providers must understand and respect the responsibilities regarding the right to privacy and the protection of personal data. They and the services they provide should be much more transparent. Regulation and enforcement. We consider ourselves a country which respects and cares about privacy. It is important for Israel to be part of the group of states that offered an adequate level of data protection. In this context, we are committed to maintain Israel's adequacy status as recognized by the EU. This will require legislation to be promoted by the Knesset and government, and we, in our authority, will support the effort and contribute to them with dedication. The Privacy Protection Authority doesn't serve one particular sector, but the public interest. It will continue to work for the protection and promotion of the right to privacy and for the benefit of the public as a whole. Technology. We should encourage the responsible use of technology as well as the private high-tech sector to develop new tools to improve the protection of personal data and the ability of all persons to enjoy the right to privacy. Despite the fact that technology allows us to do things we couldn't think in the past, we still put all kinds of restrictions on uses. For example, we don't allow human cloning. This is the time to think about ethical limitation and other regulations that will protect our basic values and the rights they protect, which privacy is just one of them. With this in mind, I hope that this conference will contribute to such a process and that moreover it will facilitate discussion on better, more helpful solutions to the challenges we face today. Ladies and gentlemen, before ending, I wish to thank Jules Polonetsky and Omer Tene from the Israel Tech Policy Institute for all their work in organizing this conference and all their activities in the field of privacy in Israel for many years. So once again, welcome and thank you for participating in what I trust will be a lively and stimulating discussion. Thank you and have a good day.